What's up, traders? Hope you had a great trading day. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is AJ on Day Trader Boom or Bust. What a crazy day of trading. This post is late today because remote learning for my daughter seems to be taking up more and more time. So much so that I think I may have mentioned in my last couple of vids, it's creating some pressure on my trading and definitely preventing me from making time sometimes during the day to create and post these videos earlier. But anyways, we're going to record this. I'm going to say that in advance, I'm going to apologize in advance if I have troubles pulling up the trades I made today. I seem to be regularly getting a message here on my desk that it's lost connection, the order server, and that may be because we're coming on to the midnight hour here in my time zone, Eastern time zone. So hopefully I don't lose the trades. As of right now, I think they're still there. So let's jump right into it. There are some big moves today in the market, and the last couple of trades are showing us what might possibly be historical events in the market. I'm referring to the unprecedented force on the market social groups like Wall Street Bets on Reddit are having on stocks like GME, GameStop, BB, Fubo, and a few others. They are literally taking control of the market at times away from the institutional traders. I'm not going to get into exactly what or how these stock prices are being driven up because it would take too long, and probably more accurately, it's over my head and something for much smarter people to explain. What I can say is that it's been remarkable and really exciting to watch. It's also created opportunities for us to trade. Traders have made a lot of money on these moves, and I know others have probably lost some fortunes as well. We'll take a look at what happened to some of these stocks, but let's jump into my watch list. So this is my watch list I posted on Twitter this morning. Twitter handle, if you don't already know, is AJ Tabayan. AJ Tabayan. It's in the description also. So on my primary watch list was BB, GME, PLTR, and EXPR. All of these were gapping up in a big way. I believe they all were. PLTR, yes, yeah, it was. These were all gapping up. And then on my secondary list was CCL. There was a little bit of news on them, Plug, and Fubo, which was also one of the ones that uh, were being affected by the sorry, lost my train of thought. Wall Street Bets. So that was my watch list. So let's jump in. Let's take a look here. Okay, second. All right. I ended up trading 5 tickers today: BB, CCL, EXPR, Fubo, and Givo. So let's take a look at CCL. This is CCL here. And let's go. This was my first trade of the day. Sorry, I'm going to have to keep going back and forth here, clicking on this this notification I keep getting that the order server has lost connection. But oh, jeez, come on. Okay, so this was an opening range play, that 1 minute opening range that I was playing, and I felt that this had popped up a little bit in the pre-market just before the open, as you can see over here, here on the 1 minute chart. And sorry, let me get out my Epic Pen. So over here, kind of popped up a bit, and but I really felt that this stock had a good chance to sell off for the day because of some of the news. I believe some of the news on it was that larger shareholders, or maybe even some executives, were going to be dumping some of their shares in CCL. Never a good thing. So I was definitely, I did have a bit of a bearish bias on it. So as you can see here, um, I went short. This is the 1 minute candle. I went short. I actually had quite a tight stop, which unfortunately led to me getting stopped out, which was a shame because if you take a look here on the, oh, sorry, here on this 15-minute chart, like take a look at that. Like that is, this was this was my entry. I'm sorry, these are so. Let me see if I can increase this. Let me see if I can increase the size of these. You know what? I'll just use my Epic Pen to show you. I just don't want to take too much time to it. This was my entry. That was my stop out. If I had just done the stop out at the top of this candle, I would have been able to catch this entire move down. With this was a 7 cent stop loss. If I had a 10 cent stop loss, this could have easily been. My entry here was, it looks like it was at 19, looks like just over 1960, and this went all the way down to 1895. So this one really disappointed me. And I'm going to tell you one of the reasons that this was so. I was talking about my daughter. I was in the process of helping her get on her Zoom call, which was at 10 a.m. And we were preparing for it, sorry. And I was back and forth, and I actually missed the opening bell. So I quickly put on that stop loss. I have an ATR up here, and I believe the ATR at the time was about 7 cents. So I usually give a bit of a buffer. I normally would have given at least 10 cents of that, but I just quickly, selected my stop, entered the trade. I know you can't see the arrows anymore. It seems as though because of the time, I've lost the trades. So hopefully that doesn't ruin the entire recap I have for today. But anyways, I lost on that trade. Unfortunately, because I was a little distracted. That was actually a full 1 hour loss. My next trade was in BB, BlackBerry. So this was it at the open. And I'm just going to check here. I do have my journal, and I'm just going to check over here because my trades do show on that. I use ChartLog in case any of you are interested for my journaling. So fortunately, it does show the trades that do get logged on a bit of a chart here. So which I forgot about, or else I would have mentioned it earlier. So I had gotten, I got short. I was a little bit late, and I got short here at, I guess according to this, it was at 1860. It was right here. So I think I was playing the break of this, the wick of this 1 minute candle. Unfortunately, like I said, I was late. I thought it might push down. Unfortunately, it didn't, and it came back. It came back on me over here. So my entry was around here. Came back, another full 1 hour loss. So after my first two trades, I was already down 2R. So as I've done in the past, at that point, I kind of take a second, take a deep breath, and just kind of collect myself, because I know that there's still going to be opportunities, and I don't want to kind of, lose my head. I thought it might bounce off this area, this VPOC level here. And I did I did try a couple of short plays here. And I did have quick stop outs though, at almost break even. So very little loss. But unfortunately, I there was, I think I took another 2 trades on it and was red on those trades also. So I stopped looking at it, even though, as you can see, it eventually did sell off. And once again, just like the CCL, I saw that, and was definitely it definitely bugged me. But sorry, I'm just looking at my. Actually, that's a lie. I got a little chopped up here. So a couple losing trades, but I did catch this. I apologize. I should have checked my whole log here. I managed to get an entry here at 9:11, so right around here, and then I ended up partialing over here, and then over here as it kind of consolidated, and then I partialed here and managed to get an all out around over here. So this actually ended up being almost a 3-hour trade. So that that put me into the green for the day. And so that was not bad. That was not bad. I did take, I do believe I might have taken later in the day some other trades on, sorry, let me just, oh, sorry. I did take a couple of other trades on BlackBerry, but that was the big one that I did on BlackBerry. I'm sorry, I'm not going to go through all the trades, but because you're not even going to be able to see them on this chart. I did go back to CCL, and I'm just going to talk to you about the trade.